70% of hacker attacks are never reported to the police. Instead, many of the biggest businesses turn to Alan Brill. He's a former intelligence officer who runs the high-tech crime team at the world's largest private detective agency, Kroll.
I'm on the way. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Day and night, Alan's team is poised with mobile hacker detection kits, helping corporations stop the hackers and keep the break-ins quiet.
We work for the corporation. We can help them to understand without having to go to government. Once you go to government, they really control the case. Will they take the case? Who's going to prosecute it? What publicity will there be about it? In this day and age of volatility in the markets, that's not always something you want to take a chance with. But you can't afford not to know what happened.
Their job is to out-hack the hackers. Breaking passwords, cloning hard drives, seizing suspect drives. Alan's computer forensics team is made up of people who could easily have turned their own talents to hacking.
There is a difference. The difference is this. I think the typical computer forensic specialist is somebody that has that skill set, but whose moral compass has rusted on good.
They may be on the side of the angels, but keeping quiet about hacker attacks suits some other white hats too. The system administrators who guard most computer networks often choose to keep their own bosses in the dark when they discover the black hats have scored a hit.
Absolutely. There's a lot more that goes on. A lot of people, job security, they're in fear that, if their boss found out that they left a vulnerability open in the system, upper management might not understand.
Anxiety among computer security professionals is now so great that every year hundreds of them sign up for special classes. It's where the white hats come to learn how to outsmart the black hats. The students come from all over America. They have to be closely vetted because this is hacking school.
If you can't think like the hackers, then you can't figure out what it is they're trying to do. Probably my biggest nightmare would be that hackers breaking into my network and publishing financial information or something about my company. What would happen to me? Would get yelled at a lot, probably get fired. Seriously.
While James worries about keeping his job, Pete White, his fellow student in the extreme hacking class, is anxious about his workplace too. Around the clock, Pete's responsible for keeping hackers from getting at the confidential patient data in a hospital in downtown Houston.
It's my job. We're responsible for making sure that being in a hospital environment, that patient data doesn't get out to the general public. Your reputation is based upon your ability to keep patient data confidential. And if we violate that, then we're not in business very much longer. It would make for a very bad day.
In the extreme hacking class, Brian Holyfield, the ethical hacker, is one of the teachers. Within a couple of hours, he and his team have got the students hacking.
They are hacking, and they are also learning how to protect against each hack that they carry out. They are real-world examples, and we're always updating the material so that it accurately covers what's happening out in the wild.
The bad guys have to find one way in, the good guys have to find all the ways in.
Thanks to Brian and his colleagues, after 4 days, a new team of angels is ready to face up to the outlaws. The teachers have to hope none of their graduates will swap sides.
Using it for bad, I don't do that. I mean, I don't understand why you would, what's the thrill of going and breaking into someone's systems,
Unfortunately for the hacker school's passing out parade, a new generation of black hats across the world understands the thrill only too well.